Conor at DC. I didn't coach him personally. But equal to our leap of faith, I think more actually. He left his friends and everything he knew and moved to a random city called Nashville. And I know it was frustrating to suddenly have a team of novices surrounding him, but Conor couldn't have been better at bringing people up to his level and his dedication and love for the sport. It was within an hour, other kids loved the sport, just being around him. I mentioned this to him in Sarasota. We didn't know what we were gonna walk into down here. We could have had 5 kids. And I think that speaks volumes for the expectations that his boat had and he brought to the entire team. And the tone he set was amazing as a coach. And I couldn't be more proud of the decision he made. Remember, Tom and I had a conversation in DC about him potentially coming down, and I said, it'll be a life-changing experience for him to lead in this way and to always have this to come back to. And I know Conor will do very well rowing in DC at George Washington, but we'll see him in a coaching launch someday, setting the same tone that he's done such a great job this year. I'll take it.
This one's rough for me. First time I met Conor 4.5 years ago was in the summer. I was visiting my program, making sure my assistant coaches weren't screwing it up while I was off coaching for the junior national team. And I show up to a learn to row, a lot like the ones we're gonna host this summer. And I get there and my assistant coach says, "You gotta see this boy we got." So I go watch the practice and I meet Conor for the first time. And my assistant coach said, "He's gonna be good. He's got the wattage," which is what we always look for. But his dad often cites to me that actually the funny part isn't just that I remember that day, but that Conor apparently got in the car after that Learn to Row day and said, "I just met Coach Eric." And said, I don't want to do anything else. I want to row. He's been on my team for 4 years. He followed me down here. We've grown very close. Our families have grown very close. They're the only family of any rower I've ever coached to is coming to my wedding. I have refused to look him in the eye and shake his hand and say goodbye yet. I'm not very good at that kind of stuff, so I'm probably not even gonna do it right now. But the impact that his faith in my coaching has had on me is the whole reason that I will work tirelessly until 2 a.m. to make sure these kids have a good experience. He's been in my fastest boats, he's been in my slowest boats, and he has never wavered from trusting what I was throwing at him. And like Coach Rob said, moving down here and teaching 50 novices, helping us teach 50 novices to do this was part of it. And he sacrificed a lot, and he sacrificed being in some good racing to come down here, and thank God it worked out that he was in some good racing down here. And Coach Rob says he's going to be in a coaching launch today. Don't think we're just raising a bunch of coaches on this team. But whatever if I have a son, I would want him to be like Conor. So before I relinquish